Welcome to my YouTube channel. Um, this is my first YouTube video that I'm going to make and upload. Okay, I promise I'm going to upload this time. And I'm promising this to myself. Okay. Um, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel. I don't know why, but I think it's because it's a it's an amazing creative outlet, and it is a way for other people to speak their minds as well. And as somebody who is considered quiet, I do have a lot of thoughts, but I keep them to myself. Essentially, what I wanted to do was be a commentary YouTuber. And then I watched like the most successful commentary YouTubers, and yeah, sure, I shouldn't be comparing myself with people who have like millions of subscribers, but then they all had something in common, and that was that they have a sense of humor. And I don't have that. And there are commentary YouTubers that, they just talk about serious stuff. But when they do talk about the serious stuff, there's a lot of um, researching, and the editing is superb. Like it's like really great. And I realized that I don't think I'll be able to do that. I don't think it would be my strong suit, especially because I don't think I look all that confident in front of a camera, at least for now, because it is something that I am starting. Um, so I was like, okay, what am I going to do? Because I have to start. And I was like, okay, maybe some lifestyle, maybe a bit of my life. Maybe I'll just talk about, the things that always come up in my mind every now and again. Maybe I will do some vlogs. Basically my life, you know. Um, but essentially, at first I was procrastinating like a lot, even when I'd found out what I was going to do for my YouTube channel. And I think a lot of that was because I find this whole thing a little scary. I won't lie. You know, yeah, sure, I'm all by myself and I'm looking at a camera and I'm speaking to a camera, but then I sometimes think about the people at the other end and their thoughts and maybe how they would find my contents really terrible. And that's okay, but those thoughts can be a bit debilitating and a little um they can make you feel like you shouldn't start a YouTube channel and that maybe YouTube is oversaturated. So I nearly gave up, but I had to like look for a purpose. Like, why? Why am I doing this? Right? And I found the reason. Basically, like with everybody in the new year, they always say that they are going to better themselves, right? And at the start of 2024, I was like, I can't let my life only be about my studies. I can't just go to class and then come back to my room and, study some more. Yeah, sure, that's what I need to do, of course. But I have to have a life outside of school. And the way in which, and on top of that, I just hated the fact that I would be like, go from class and then go to my room and, the only form of entertainment would be scrolling on and using short form content. And I would think to myself at times like, is this really bettering me? Is this really something that I need in my life. And I was like, no, it's something that I really don't need in my life. I've thrived without short form content. I can do it, you know. But you know, my dopamine receptors are absolutely fried. So, anyways, I started to get tired of this. Okay, school, then go back to my room, more school, and then just scrolling. That's just not what I want my life to be like, you know. I want my life to to be a little exciting. I don't want it to be mundane. And basically, n- now I have a purpose. And now I have a reason as to why I want to start this YouTube channel. And it's basically to hold myself accountable. Because at the start of the year, I was like, okay, I'm going to do a lot of school stuff. And I'm going to, yeah, sure, have some sort of entertainment. And I'm not saying short form content is terrible all around, but then, you know, it it can't you can't let it consume you. I have to start working out and I have to start eating healthy. And I also have to start going on a journey of self love, you know? And not only will I be focusing on that, but I will also be talking about the things that are troubling me in a sense, or maybe talk about aspects of my life that I'm comfortable talking about. And you know, I've been practicing doing vlogs and all of that. And at times I feel like I'm performing, but I feel like this is the only way for me to actually start venturing into my hobbies, you know, start being more in tune with my feelings or anything like that. I don't know. And I watched a YouTube video, several YouTube videos, telling me, hey, you need to start, you know, even if maybe nobody watches, YouTube would still be a brilliant idea because now you'd essentially be creating digital diaries. You know, this is my digital diary essentially. And, you know, I hope that when I'm older, I get to look back on this moment and be happy that I didn't let my fear of being perceived stagnate me. Um, because I think that I would have been very angry at my younger self if I had not started a YouTube channel, regardless of whether or not people watch. And of course, I want people to watch. Like, I want people to watch. But then, um, I'll be okay with me having this digital diary to myself. Um, and if you are watching and you've come this far, thank you. I hope that you yourself will be able to make a YouTube channel and you will be able to maybe use the YouTube channel as a way to better your life, you know? I think I also will be talking about things that I see on the internet and maybe me wanting to like, and maybe it has riled me up to the point where I have to talk about it. Maybe I'll be watching maybe a TV show, and I like to watch a lot of reality TV. And if a character does something I don't like, I will go on this on YouTube and I will rant about it, okay? And maybe I will talk about some aspects of the internet, you know, and how it affects me and how it could affect a lot of other people or you who's watching. So essentially, I think basically, like I said, it's going to be a digital diary. I'm not going to go too in detail about my life or about the nitty gritty of my life because I think, like everybody else, we can give ourselves some form of privacy, but then my life is not going, I'm not going to make my life look like it's perfect all the time. I'm not. And I hope that older me will be able to relate to younger me, but then I hope older me will be like more successful, of course. So they wouldn't, I hope that like you will be able to relate to me, and older me will be proud of me for well, I'm doing this scared. I'm not getting my fears. I still have fears. Um, I hate being perceived. Oh, I hate it. Ooh. But here I am, and I'm pretty sure that I've repeated myself many times now, and I'm sorry for doing that. I hope that you will go on this adventure with me, and we are going to better ourselves together. You know, you and I against the world. So, thank you so much for watching. I have another topic that I'll talk about, and then I'll do some vlogs and everything like that. So, bye. I'll see you on my next YouTube video.